We live.
What's good, people? What's good? We are live, and like we said, we do 7:30, right on time.
Right on
What's
time.
what's going on, Hakeem? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, baby. I'm drinking some old man tea.
All
You know what
right.
I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unfortunately, today, Ronnie, he's gonna be out for today. He's not feeling
Uh-huh.
well, so we're gonna wish our brother, wellness, and hopefully he'll be back,
Get
back and happy.
get well, brother.
Get well, get well. To the people that's watching, we want to let y'all come in, and we just want to appreciate y'all to watching our videos and subscribe to our channel. From me, from Hakeem, and for Ronnie,
Definitely.
we are very, very appreciated, and we are very, very, very grateful. So we want to thank you guys, for liking and subscribing, and continue to subscribe. Like I said, we try to get 1,000 subscribers. After that, we'll get monetized. And once we get that, we have so much store for you guys. You have no idea.
Let them know.
Yeah. Hey, it's gonna once we be monetized, it's gonna be a YouTube ain't gonna be ready for this chaos. It's a chaos wave coming, baby. And they're gonna feel it. Feel it
No, the word.
not all over the world. They're gonna feel it. Definitely gonna feel it.
So definitely, man. Hey, man, I'm enjoying the ride. And like he said, he already said thank y'all for just joining us and seeing our growth. We're trying to take this to another level. So the best thing y'all could do if y'all can't donate, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe and share the video. Tell your friends about us. Let them know we're here. You know what I mean? And we're trying to do it.
And also, you guys, you got any topics y'all want to put down? Put it down in the chat. And we'll definitely talk about it if y'all want us to. It's like I said, we here for y'all. To engage with y'all. So y'all got any something y'all want us to talk about? Put it on in the comment, and we'll definitely work it out. We'll talk about it on pre-recordings, or we'll talk about it on live. If it's like a big topic, we'll do that for you.
No, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So Jordan, what's today's topics today? What we hitting?
So as you see on the title, you guys, you see college degrees for some skilled trades. And I thought about that topic of, especially in our black community, about trades,
Yeah.
and I looked at a study and earlier this week, and I find out for, majority of the trades, which is like 90, which is, from races, from, blacks, whites, Asians.
Mm-hmm.
Um, First of all, the percentage of the tradesmen by race, the most dominant one is the whites,
Yep.
which is over 70%. All right, guys, y'all hear that? Hispanics are the second, almost to 20%. And then there's blacks, African Americans. We're almost at 6%.
6%.
That is low. Low, 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 low. And the thing is about it, guys, trades and trade jobs and all that type of stuff. They're not bad. I don't think I don't know if our community think of having a trade is bad or never even thought about it. But I'll tell you
Mm-hmm.
this, guys. Like for me, I've I heard about. I think it's like especially for our parents and everything. I think they stress us to go to college more because they might be the first generation of people that first generation of a child that generation go to college, and that's a big thing. But my thing is this: there are some kids don't want to go to college. There's some kids may want to take some time out, see what they want to do. There might be some kids who want to go to the military, all that type of stuff. But I feel like, especially in our black community, trade job is not really getting pushed out there like it used to be.
No.
And the thing is, it's like trade jobs are beneficial for the everyday people.
Whew. You better let them know. Like, if your toilet get clogged up, who's coming?
Who's coming? What if you don't know how to clog a toilet? What if it's deeply clogged? You know,
Or your lights go out.
or your lights go out. and the thing is, these jobs are well-paying jobs. Don't matter what city you go to: Miami, New York, Detroit, LA, Vegas, Houston, Denver. Once you get these once you get this trade, you have it for life. You can go anywhere.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. I don't, for small city to a big city, especially in big cities. Oh my God! Especially if you're going to be an electrician, or especially a plumber. I'm gonna tell you something this about a plumber, guys. Y'all might think it's nasty. Do you know what the biggest day for the plumber is? After Thanksgiving. Why after Thanksgiving? Because everybody is eating, everybody is grubbed out.
Yep.
So grubbed up that people go to the bathroom. Particularly number two. And I saw this. I can't remember what source it was, that a lot of people use the bathrooms and their toilet gets clogged up. And that's the day after Thanksgiving. That's one of the biggest days for plumbers, because that's when they get calls. That's when they get calls when they something wrong with their toilet and everything. Keep that in mind. Electricians.
Ooh.
You need electricians anywhere. Apartment buildings, homes, infrastructures, grocery stores. I'll tell you this, guys. Like I work at a grocery store, right? And my store is a little bit older, so there's sometimes some electricity go out. So what do we have to do? We have to call an electrician. My store leadership, she has to call an electrician to keep in their hand, especially something in emergencies. And then sometimes on the weekends they charge double. Holidays they might charge triple.
Yep.
Because usually they have that time out. They want, like, if you have a business, usually you might have that time out, speak with families and friends. But if somebody call you and around like a holiday or something like that, you can say, hey, okay, I'm not charging right away. I'll charge double or triple. How long it's gonna take? You get paid right there. And hopefully when I have kids, if they might not want to go to college, I'm definitely going to stress them out and say, you're going to need a trade. Something that to keep you for the rest of your life. And I feel like it's very, very important in our community to get back into trading. Go ahead, Hakeem.
No, you're 100% right. I also think that you should already know how your kids are. You could tell people who don't have an aptitude for college education or school in a sense. But there's been such a negative commentary against blue-collar workers. Even women have a negative opinion about them. You know what I'm trying to say? And this is why a lot of guys and certain people stray away from it, because it's not a fancy-looking job. You know what I mean? A lot of us are so in tune to be like, oh, I want to work into an office. I want to be CEO of a company. There's niggas with overalls who make just as much money as a doctor or a lawyer. You mentioned electrician. Average earning of an electrician, if you own your own company, is over $300,000. When you become a master electrician, same thing as a commercial plumber. There's guys who start construction company with one trade and go to a construction conglomerate. But black people, we're so into wanting to things that look nice, and we have a bandwagon mentality. You know that, right?
Yep, that's right.
Everybody can't be a police officer. Everybody can't work at the construction officer. Not everybody can be a graphic designer. Not everybody can do this or do that. You feel what I'm trying to say? And another thing too, I'm going to say something, even though I might be a little bit biased. Not everybody can go get their CDL license.
That's true.
Because y'all wearing that shit out right now.
Yep.
You're making it look too easy. And making it, not everybody can do that. There's other ways of making money. We only mentioning trades. This is an option besides going to college. But essentially, I'm going to just tell what people do. Do what you love, then it ain't going to be work. If you don't know what to do, what you love. But we want to do this because my high school was the last year trades was in in effect in Florida. That was 1999. No, yeah, 1999 was the year that was the last year where they had auto mechanic, wood shop, HVAC tech. That was the last year they was, because prior before 2000, a lot of guys was graduating with trade certificates when they left school. You remember? You know, I don't know if they did that where you from. I would assume they did that in Michigan.
Well, they had like a it wasn't in our school per se, but we had like it art for our school. It was called like Oak Tech. So it was like it was like an additional credit you can have while you graduate. So we did have something like that.
Something okay, yeah. So just remember, generation before us, or the generation we was in, was somewhat the generation prior before us was the last generation that left school with trades. A lot of you guys own their own company.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say something that's gonna hurt a lot of you feeling. The Hispanic boys are taking over the trades.
Yes,
the Hispanic boys.
Yes.
You see more and more Mexicans on the work site. A lot of these guys are not trained, but they know their business. So if you think you're going to run around here and think that you're going to try to go to school and get a $80,000, $100,000 debt when you can go do 2 years at a trade school or community college and get something and be out here and make $50, $60, $100, don't worry about wearing the effing suit.
And let me tell you this, I'm telling you this, Hakeem, you're gonna like this.
Yeah.
Especially the blue collar workers, because I'm a proud blue collar worker. Blue collar workers makes the world go around.
Oh man.
Makes the world go around. Let me give you an example. My job, right? I've been in grocery for 10 years. When the pandemic hit, they started closing stuff up, but there was only a few places that was open. One was the grocery store. So it was our job to make sure push products out for yours, especially the toilet papers. I don't know what was up in toilet paper at the pandemic, when everybody's buying toilet paper.
Oh man!
But y'all had to come to the store to buy that.
Yeah.
Or order for Amazon just to buy that. Order online. Because some of these blue collar workers makes the world go around. You need somebody. You need, like I said, these blue collar workers we need in this world. It is very needed in our world, and some people don't know that, but it is. Y'all just really gotta think about it. Just think about it. Especially with plumbing, especially around the city. Like, especially, come on. Our community, we need to go. We need to. I would say go back to it, but we need to have it for us, just to have it as a spare.
No, 100%. Fresh Sound said, it's true, blue collar workers play a big part in the world today. They're the nuts and bolts.
Yes.
Auto mechanics, your car break down, how you gonna move?
Right.
I knew niggas who used to be dirty with the oil and all that had more money than niggas who wore suits.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just a fact. I just don't understand how when they start talking about, and it's a real big issue now, we have a trade shortage.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Who are talking to these kids? And the only thing, an example is, we're going to try to at least bring a couple trade niggas on the show to show people how much a trade makes. You know what I mean? 80,000, 60,000. Since the pandemic hit, trade niggas have just upped their score.
Yes. And Hakeem, that's an excellent idea.
Yeah,
because it'll show people, it's like, hey, I have, like, somebody might have their own business and I make this type of money, everything, and also I have other people that's working under me as well.
Yeah,
and still make good money.
And I want to say something too, and for a lot of the guys who don't want to go to school, for a lot of the guys who feel like they don't want to be stuck into a dead-end job or something like that, trades are an option. Some trades don't even last that long. And mind you, it's got so bad that you have companies who are providing certain trades at a short of a time now. Penske is a company where they had an ad where they was looking for diesel mechanics because nobody wants to become a mechanic. You feel me? And they say you can become a diesel mechanic for 6 months, they'll train you. It says the issue with skilled trades is that the thing is like anything else, is that is not being presented as a good option. He's 100. Urban Noise is 100% right.
You're right about that.
You know what I mean. And don't get me wrong. I'm all for people doing what their passion is. I don't want people to stay away from that. Do what you love. But here's the thing: if you don't have a love for something, you need to focus your energy on doing something that's going to be productive. Skilled trades has always been that. You know what I mean? You could do something productive and have something to have a little dignity and be able to still take care of yourself. You can go buy out the bar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If your friends, you could be able to take trips. You have vacations just like everybody else. Not everybody is a day trader.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody flips pallets on Amazon. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, these are certain people who got certain skill set. You might not have the aptitude for that, nor the time. Sometimes I've noticed men with skilled trades, a lot of their kids follow the skilled trades right after them because they see something that their father is doing. I'm like, damn, my daddy worked construction, boy.
Mm-hmm. You right about that, Hakeem.
I'll give it one more point.
Mm-hmm.
If this was the time of the Bible, in the time of the Egyptian, you ain't had no choice what you was going to do. If your father was an effing carpenter, you was a freaking carpenter.
That's
Every
right.
single kid. There was no deciding. You wasn't telling no nigga, oh, I'm going to do graphic design. Oh, you from the house of the carpenters. Every single one of your brothers is a carpenter. Y'all run a construction company. A lot of people fail to understand. I'm going to mention another name. You know Bin Laden? Y'all knew him to be a terrorist. What you think he did before he was a terrorist? His dad owned a construction conglomerate in Saudi Arabia. That's what they was known for. Yep. The whole family. Even the women worked there. So, even now, we want to, you know what I mean? We talk about this stuff all the time. It just, I don't like niggas clowning the skilled trades.
Yeah, because it's nothing to clown about. Because it's like I said, it's needed in this world. It's definitely needed in this world.
Jordan, how many people you know went to college got more debt than you?
Did I know?
Yeah.
Sure, a lot. One of them was my wife. She got, like I said, she got debt. There's a lot of people that go to college who finish, who don't really like what they went for, and they're in deep debt.
Oh.
Instead, maybe go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, finish your thing.
Instead of going to the trade, pay less, might not even need to take out a loan. Because usually a trade might take what, at the 18 months maximum.
100%. But here's the funny thing is, I want to say, I'm going to open up a bombshell. I got to smile when I say this.
Go ahead.
And this is for all the Haitians in Miami. This is for all you Haitians. All y'all can't be nurses.
Facts.
All y'all can't be nurses. This is for the Jamaicans. All y'all cannot be nurses. This is for all my brothers in Miami. All y'all cannot work at the construction place. No, not the construction place. We need y'all there. You can't be at the correctional offices. Miami-Dade Corrections had too many niggas there anyway. Why some of y'all, a lot of y'all are skillful doing hair. Why y'all not getting your hair license? Oh, it's too many people doing hair. That means that there's an economy for it. Oh, it's too many people doing nails. that means that there is an economy. Oh, the Koreans got the nail shops done. Then do better work than the Koreans.
Right. And it's always you can move out the city and move out the state. And really do your research of what cities that probably needs that profession. Because there's, like I say, you could go anywhere in the country.
Anywhere in the country. Listen, I want to say something to the brothers in Miami. A lot of y'all niggas like to drive fast cars and y'all crash your cars. None of y'all can't even do a freaking oil change. Some of you niggas with the Scat Packs and the Daytona 392s, the new Hellcats, you can't even do a simple oil change on your $60,000 car. Your $60,000 car, you can't even do an oil change.
Or change a tire.
Thank you. Oh.
Why do you think that's a spare wheel? A spare wheel in the back. I call it a donut. Why do you think you got a spare donut in the back?
Yeah, thank you. You know, I've worked roadside assistance. You know what I mean? Men used to call there and say, "Hey, I don't know how to change this tire." Mm-hmm. You got a $60,000 car. Mm-hmm. You don't know how to change a tire? Yeah. You don't know how to put a fixer flat in there or take the nail out and shove that thing in there? Mm-hmm. Why do you think a lot of these women look at us soft? That's why I was like, and this for a lot of you women too. Your degree is not going to provide you the type of life you think. And mind you, listen to me. I'm not talking about all people. If you're not doing nothing in sciences, math, tech, most degrees are useless. Or medical. Most degrees are useless. They do not make any money. I'm only saying this because I've spent years in school. I have a degree that I haven't been able to monetize. I'm trying to get another trade. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I would love to listen. If I learn how to build cabinets, I'll be a millionaire tomorrow.
Okay, how can you know what we used to do when I was like between 10 to 14? We used to get a lawnmower, go around the block, see they want to them lawnmower couple $5. And then when I started towards 16 and 17 in the summertime, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
So when I started working at 16, 17, working in the summertime, there was one of my uncles. He owned a landscaping business, and he was known around the city of Pontiac.
But let me ask you.
Go ahead.
Finish that. I'm gonna ask you.
And that was my first job. Was doing landscaping, cutting grass, cleaning outside houses, clean. He did janitor stuff too. So I used to clean as well. And I used to make good money. I used to make good money for the summertime. And the people I used to go around cutting grass, they used to have thank you guys, especially for me. I was a young. I said, "Oh, there's a kid working there. Oh, okay, good job, sir, son. You're doing really, really good job." I was like, "Oh, thank you." And my uncle had a car, owned a house. He made good money. My uncle made good money by doing landscaping, and people know him around. Especially Pontiac was a small city, and they knew him, so they know he. Like I said, the first thing like he'll do, but he first meet a client when he's doing first work, he'll take before pictures and take after pictures. And after that, like, oh shoot, we like you, we gonna keep you. So what I'm trying to say is, especially for a trade, especially in landscaping, because you can go landscaping anywhere. You can buy a house, especially if you have a business. You can buy your own house. Always build your clientele. Have a good life, and also you could plan your schedule when you could take time off or work anywhere you want to work.
That's a good point. I do want to ask you a question. Is your uncle retired or is he still working?
He was still working.
Now, What about his kids? Is his kids gonna take over the family business?
One is thinking about it. I haven't talked to him in a while, but I think one is thinking about it. But the thing is, he lives in a different city. His one of his sons live in a different city.
He can expand and grow that into that. I knew a girl one time who dad had a big landscaping company. No. I know a lot of people who have big landscaping companies.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them had a bunch of brothers too that was a part of this pack. None of them wanted to take over the business, and the dad provided them to go to college and paid all this. And I'm like, you could expand the business and grow this to a multi-million-dollar operation.
Yep.
Because sometimes the older folks don't understand what we understand in social media and stuff like that. But the image and the thought of that work is demeaning to a lot of people.
Right.
When average dude I know who's washed cars, landscape, they make over $100,000. It was one guy in particular who had a mobile car dealing business. He used to pull up in his Benz and wash cars with the guys who he had worked with. But it doesn't look fancy. It doesn't look fancy on paper. A lot of people want to be able to say, oh, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer and stuff like that. Not everybody can do that. Y'all niggas can't even sit down and read a whole newspaper.
Yeah.
Let alone read a dissertation.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all niggas know how to drive. And you know, I made a joke about CDL license, and and being real, a lot of y'all making CDL look like but it is a good thing, but not everybody can do it.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't never hear. I can't remember the last time I met a black person who said it was a plumber, electrician, or an HVAC person, or a cabinet maker.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Everybody's doing the same goddamn thing.
Yeah.
You barely meet a licensed black person who's a mechanic. It's mainly old black guys who are mechanics, who's been mechanics for the last 20 years.
Or the Hispanics.
Here we go. Our beloved Hispanics.
Yes.
Listen, our beloved Hispanics who control Miami, who control Detroit. No, my bad. I got to put some respect on it. The Mexicans are trying to get control, and the Arabs there are trying to control Detroit. The Mexicans and the Arabs. Well, some of you niggas don't even know how to put a coat of paint on the side of the wall. Painters make tremendous money.
Yeah.
So it's like, Jordan, let me ask you a question. Where do we get to a point where we can start influencing the youth to say that, hey, you want to know something, brother? Maybe you should go get a trade. Like, how can we influence the youth? We need to have a trade. We need to have a show. You know, and mind you, I'm asking this question, but I'm gonna give you my response after that.
Okay.
No, go ahead. I'm done. I already asked you the question.
Oh, okay.
My nose is.
It's hey. I told you to go. Okay, so it starts with stuff like this, especially here on YouTube, especially us keep speaking about it.
Yeah.
It's about us as, parents to really push on talk about trades again. And saying, like, if college is not the necessary options, what are other options you can do as well?
Yeah.
And and those are the two I can really think of. That's that I know that can really help push it. And also one more thing, schools need to talk about these. I feel like these schools, high schools, middle schools, they not talk about it enough. Not before when I left, and especially when my brother, who graduated too about 6-7 years ago, and I feel like nobody, like I said, these schools are not telling about these trades enough, and it needs to be talked about a lot more.
For the love of Christ, and mind you, for a lot of you niggas who don't, I just don't want to be disrespectful about shit, man. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because I don't want niggas to think I'm hating and we talking. But I do want to show. I did prepare something, Jordan, because Jordan always comes with the good topics, and I love this because it's important to try to bring our brothers and sisters into the fold. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So now I do want to show something, Jordan, with your permission.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Before we let's see what the brothers Urban Noise say. I think the focus needs to be on the youth who have that interest as well as how the trades are presented because some just need a better understanding. This is a good point.
Yes, it is.
This is a good point. Here's the funny thing about it is we need to lobby high schools instead of pushing college down a lot of these kids' throats. They need to push this. Don't get me wrong. Growing up, we had OJT, which was on the job training. A lot of that on the job training wasn't at trades. And that was a big issue why OJT didn't work enough. Because when you get OJT, work program, they put people in stupid shit like PetSmart or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Instead of putting somebody like, hey, we're gonna put you in a construction site, we're gonna put you here, we're gonna put you there. Like a lot of men who might some people like working with their hands. A lot of guys don't know that could be a thing for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I give you an example. You know who knows what they're doing on back? The Amish and the Mennonite people. Most of these guys are master builders. And I think some ain't they got some in Michigan?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Master builders. They strictly deal with construction.
Mm-hmm.
Straight wood, by hand.
Yep.
You can get a beautiful house from an Amish person, a beautiful house from a Mennonite person. You know what I mean? So they understand their whole focus on that. So the thing that a lot of us need to try to get is to, like he said, is to get a better understanding. A lot of us don't. You see, some of y'all don't even have the aptitude to sit and take tons of tests and shit like that. Go get your hands dirty. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So people can see what you like. So I want to show something. So for a lot of y'all, let me show y'all this. Oh, Jordan, you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Hold on. Why I don't see our faces?
There we go. Let's do the other way.
I got there. We can see our faces. I think it's since the screen take the whole screen. That's what it is, huh?
Yeah. You can still talk about it. Scroll down. There we go.
Okay, yeah. This would be better. So let's look at this. So 21 skilled trades are in demand. Now, mind you, no degree needed. So the first one is a custodian. I think they're wrong about this one. You don't think so?
They might be wrong.
Yeah. This ain't no trade.
No, it's not as easy.
Yeah, and this one is refuse collector. It travels to various towns collecting garbage and recyclables. Now, this is not that, but they basically talking about a garbage man. But a garbage man actually makes a little bit more money than this. You feel me?
I definitely agree.
Yeah. So that also could be a trade because that's never going to die. People are always going to have waste. In the state of New York, a lot of those garbage men there make upwards to $70,000. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's it. Another one is a legal assistant. I don't know, and this is from Indeed. Indeed made this. They need to be careful because a legal assistant, that's not no trade.
Mm-hmm.
Legal assistant worker signed attorney. Okay, we're going to skip that one. The next one is a bus driver. Okay, people. Now, school bus drivers do not make any money. Let's be clear about that. If you work for transit, the city's transit, yes, you'll make money. Yes. New York City, Boston, a lot of these major cities, these guys retire nice.
And Here in LA, it's highly demanded here.
Oh wow, you see, and
Yep.
so it's an incentive to get your CDL license. We know, like, if you're a people person, this would be a great job for you. You can have a good life making this money, and you meet people every day. People, you'll know people throughout the span of your career who will ride your bus the whole time. I know a lot of people who work in Miami-Dade Transit. They love the job, and they living good. You know what I mean? It's all about how you manage your money. Now, this one, a welder, Lord Jesus. Hello?
Yes, sir.
This is the creme de la creme of
Yes.
jobs.
Yes, it is.
People.
A lot of people don't know that.
Woo! An underwater welder?
Oh my God, they make bank.
Bank. Oh,
Man, they make bank.
oh my God! I knew some in South Carolina. Them guys was riding in special editions Denali's, $80,000-$90,000 trucks. Welders make money that you can't talk about.
Sir.
We're not talking about them niggas who make barbecue grills now. I'm not disrespecting them. We talking about them guys who work in construction sites, who work on plants, who work at the oil field. Them niggas is $100,000, $200,000 a month. Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me. Okay, the next one is, and this one doesn't get talked about a lot, Jordan, in a brick mason.
Mm-hmm.
If you live up north.
Yes.
If you live up north.
Or the Midwest.
Or the Midwest. You're right, Jordan. You tell them, Jordan.
Yes.
These are one of these jobs. If you are a brick mason, because a lot of houses are made with bricks for insulating of heat. These guys, they make the kind of money that you have to just look your head up at them. Oh, okay, I see you.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're working for a premier construction company who has contracts over the city and you a brick mason laying bricks down, by golly, you should be already rich.
Yes.
If not that close to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a freaking, listen, I haven't even heard nobody even mention a brick mason in the last 20 years. I don't even hear people talking about that. These guys make that. Listen, the money that these guys make is ridiculous. And to become a brick mason is not hard. The only difference is you got to be able to get on your knees. That's what the football made the shoulder pads and the knee pads for.
That's right.
Well, when you get up and you hop into that $80,000 truck and you go home to your $300,000 house and your kids are able to go to private school, and when it's time of vacation, you can drop your nuts on Carnival Cruise on the Mardi Gras, going to St. Lucia.
Mm-hmm. Hey, with that kind of money, be a brick mason, I'll be getting a massage 2 to 3 times a week.
Oh my God! You can say you can get your nails pedicure and manicured every other week.
Yes, sir.
And keep your girl hair done.
Yep. Just saying.
Just saying. Now, this is another one that doesn't get talked about, a construction equipment operator. Oh, Lord. I call this a more skilled trade, because if you working them things with the hands and you moving the long big crane, you making money.
You making good money. Good money. I remember I was a kid, I want to ride one of those.
Me too.
It looked
Me
cool.
too. Listen, I used to be surprised. I seen this one time in my life, the first time they set up a crane in the middle of the city. Mm-hmm. They needed another crane to set another crane inside the city. Mm. But a construction equipment operator, if you know how to dig holes and grab $20, $30, listen, there's certain counselors don't make that kind of money. Mental health counselors don't make that kind of money. Teachers do not make the kind of money a construction equipment operator make. You talk about over $60,000, $70,000 a year. Let's not talk about bonuses when you finish early on certain construction projects.
Mm-hmm. You live here in LA. That's easy over 6 figures. Easy, easy.
Z.
Just saying.
Now, here goes another one. A tractor trailer driver. You know, I talked about this, and mind you, people, I don't want people to say I'm hating because I have my CDL license. The only reason is TikTok had made this shit like it's a high school diploma. This
Right.
is a real profession. Like the way they popularize it, like anybody can do it. No man, you can go out there and die. But it is good money if you like to drive and you're alert. You can make $60,000-$70,000 a year. Right now, this is the more in demand time to become an owner operator. You can get your own truck, 2 trucks. Now you're a trucking company. You can make $1 million. This one of these careers that if you're a convicted felon, fellas, go get your CDLs. So we talked about this at crane operator. We just mentioned that.
Yep.
This is another one of our beloved, a carpenter. We talked about this.
It
There's
always
someone,
needed.
yeah, intertwined with brick masons. Carpenters are mainly what the Mennonites and the Amish people are. They build houses with wood. They know how to find wood and treat them, cut, measure them, build, restore floors, ceilings, walls, put up sheetrock. I'm talking about they know the codes. I'm talking about brothers and sisters. And mind you, Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
what's the average work schedule for a skilled trade person?
What's the average?
Like a work schedule, because you know a lot of people get the misconception that they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be slaving all day.
No, you can create your own schedule, especially if you have your own business.
Thank you. But
Easy.
let me break something down to you. A lot of these guys only work from 9 to 5. A lot of these guys don't work until 10, 20 o'clock at night. It's only 9 to 5. Most skilled trades happen from the morning time to sunset.
Yep.
So I want y'all to understand that. If you think you're not gonna have a life, you can get off at 5 o'clock and still have a life if you like to go to the clubs and do that. Listen, I used to know a guy who was an HVAC tech who was printing money, who get off at work and go to the strip club every other night, and he had the money to spend that kind of money, take chicks home and do whatever he wanted. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Now this is something we don't really talk about. And this is a special kind of job. If you live more in the Midwest, am I wrong, Jordan?
Yeah. Or here in California.
Or in California, or
Yep.
Indiana, you
Mm-hmm.
right? A wind turbine technician, they make money, but you can't be scared of heights. I'm letting you know that right now. You cannot be scared of heights, people. This is going to be one of our major energy sources coming soon,
Yep.
and they still haven't been able to fill the amount that they needed.
Right. And there's a lot more needed, and they get paid. They get banked. You put in a couple years, that's easy 6 figures. I'm just letting y'all know.
Patching, repairing with turbines. So
Yep.
we got an HVAC technician.
Yes, sir.
We already talked about this stuff. This makes money. Heating, ventilation, AC, and cooling. Let's not play with me.
Absolutely.
None of you people would want to be in a hot or a super cold house. The many of you up north or down south, these guys are lifesavers. Nigga, you know how much it costs just to add Freon in my AC unit at the house when they come here? $250.
And majority of that's just labor.
That's just labor. Central Air.
Yep.
They charge $250 to put Freon in my central air here. And mind you, he's only here for what, 10 minutes? He made $250. Most
Easy.
careers can't even make that.
Nope.
Licensed practical nurse. I don't, this always make money. This is something that everybody goes into. So I don't want to really talk about this because everybody.
Hey, that's what my mom did. But that's how my mom raised her. She was a
Oh,
nurse.
yeah, you see, yeah. So
Me and my brother, like I said, majority she worked summer nights, but my mom made very, very good money.
Good money, yeah. So, and I'm not frowning on this one,
Right.
but you know, here in certain places, people think that this is the only route just to become a nurse. You feel me?
Right.
There's two other places that are, you know what I mean. So I want other people who can think about doing other things because you can make just the money. Now, this one I want to talk about is I'm still thinking about doing this, brother.
Mm-hmm.
A diesel mechanic. Diesel mechanic repairs and maintain powered vehicles that inspects regularly throughout it works. Now, a lot of people don't understand. Majority of construction vehicles run on diesel. Boats run on diesel.
Yep.
Diesel's not going anywhere. So if you know how to fix a diesel, you'll be able to make money. Listen, 18 wheelers run on diesel.
Yep.
You know how many trucks break down a year? And let me tell you something. I've heard stories of guys taking their trucks to get fixed, leaving out with a $5,000 bill. These diesel guys are not playing with you.
No, they not. Hey, call them on their day off on the holidays.
Oh my God.
Woo-hoo!
Raping you records.
Mm-hmm.
Records. Home inspector. I don't see this as I want to pass this, brother, because that's not technically plumber. We talked about this, Jordan. You in depth on this one right here.
Yep.
Electrician. You talked about this, Jordan.
Sure did.
Now here we about to come up with something that we haven't talked about. This is that one job that's the best kept secret. A lot of people don't understand. A boiler maker.
Yes, sir.
Boiler makers who create boilers that hold oils and other gases and liquids. Once they are built, the boilers, they'll often install them in their own. To build boilers, you would need the knowledge of welding and other equipment and shape to that handle maintenance of the boiler. Boiler makers keep the city running.
That's right.
Shout outs to the boiler makers. Making $26 an hour.
And that's just the start. That's just the starting rate, people. Boilers, they make money. Money.
Ooh. I'm talking about serious, man.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you become a journeyman, man, it's serious. We be heading to the end. The next one is an aircraft mechanic. We don't talk about this a lot, but this is another thing you can do.
That's right.
Miami is known for this. We got a school down here, George T. Baker Aviation School. You become an airplane mechanic and make bank.
Yep. Work one of these airlines. They'll pay.
They'll pay, man. Now, Jordan, we're gonna talk about this because you said something which I think a lot of people don't. We see it every day, and you mentioned this about your uncle, a landscape designer. These guys make money.
Yeah.
These guys make money, and if you take this serious, you know how to plant trees, and you can go even overboard by learning how to plant trees, bushes, laying down grass. That's extra besides just cutting it. You feel me?
Yep.
Like these guys make over $50,000 a year. Over $50,000 a year. 70, 80.
And that's just a start. If you could get good clientele in a city like this, and you can see an apartment complex wants you, man, you can make serious money, yo.
Very, very serious. So I want y'all to go ahead and take this thing serious. We head into this end. Construction. So the last one is construction manager. All this means is after you done learned everything you learned, if you're proficient at your skill, you can become a manager for a construction company. These guys make over $120,000. Don't mind this. I've known people who work this position over $120,000.
Yep.
So it's like I don't know what more we can tell you, man. We let you know what it is.
Yeah.
Jordan, what else can we say on this?
Hey, we gave them all that we can. Now it's our next step is to get some of these people that work in trades jobs.
Yes.
and they can explain it to you the job security and what's the good ways of it as well.
And how to obtain it. If any tradesmen watch this video, please contact us. We want to feature you on our show. We want to try to help the young black and brown learn that you don't have to be a graphic designer. You don't have to get into these fancy jobs.
Mm-hmm.
These fancy jobs to make $1 million.
That's right.
$1 million trades.
Mm-hmm.
And really, that's all I got to say, man. I don't know what else. We don't went through the whole thing for y'all. We gave y'all the hook.
We did.
Jordan, you got any last words for them?
Hey, my last words are: if you don't want to go to college, you don't want to go into the military, go on the internet, go on social media, and look for trade jobs. And watch. And the thing is, go on YouTube, watch YouTube videos, see if you like it or not. They'll definitely know what's going on, and then also how much to pay as well.
Definitely. My last words is this. Like he said, you can go look for a job. The key word is apprenticeship. Type that in to Indeed, careerbuilder.com is apprenticeship. And a lot of you young brothers can set your future up. And matter of fact, drink more tea. I'm an old man now. I drink tea. Drink more tea. You know what I mean? This is Chaos Culture Radio. I'm Prince Hakeem.
This is New Jordan Era. So, hey guys, if you like this, like, subscribe, hit that notification button on the bottom right. We're gonna be here next Sunday, y'all. We're gonna have more videos coming out for you guys. Just keep on subscribing to us, guys, because hey, we're gonna take it to the next level. That being said, Chaos Culture Radio.
We out.
Peace out.